Have you ever wondered how New York City, one of the most influential cities globally, came to be? Our story begins with the Native Americans, the original inhabitants of the land where the city now stands. The Lenape people, thriving on the bounty of the land and sea, called this place home for thousands of years before the arrival of Europeans. In the early 17th century, Dutch settlers sailed across the Atlantic and established a colony they named New Amsterdam in the year 1624. They set up a fur trading post on the southern tip of Manhattan Island, a strategic location that would later become one of the world's largest natural harbors. Less than 40 years later, the British arrived in 1664. They saw the potential in this bustling Dutch colony and claimed it for their own, renaming it New York in honor of the Duke of York. Throughout the 18th and 19th centuries, New York grew and transformed at a remarkable speed. It played a pivotal role in the American Revolution, with the city's strategic harbor becoming a hotbed of conflict and change. Following the Revolution, New York continued to thrive, developing into a major port and welcoming waves of immigrants from across the globe, their dreams and determination adding to the city's dynamic energy. The city expanded beyond Manhattan, incorporating the surrounding boroughs of Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, and Staten Island. This growth propelled New York into the 20th century, the city's skyline reaching new heights as it embraced the era of the skyscraper. New York's role as a cultural, financial, and technological hub was cemented. The city became a beacon of opportunity, drawing people from all corners of the world, each adding their own unique thread to the rich tapestry that is New York City. By the dawn of the 20th century, New York was poised to become a city like no other. And indeed, it did. The city that never sleeps was born, and its story continues to unfold, each chapter more exciting than the last. The 20th century was a time of extraordinary transformation for New York City. Indeed, this was a period of remarkable growth and change that shaped the city into the world-renowned metropolis we know today. As the century turned, New York City began to reach for the sky. The city's skyline was forever altered with the construction of iconic landmarks. The Statue of Liberty, gifted by France and dedicated in 1886, stands as a beacon of freedom and a welcoming symbol to immigrants arriving from across the globe. The Empire State Building, once the tallest building in the world, pierced the sky in 1931, symbolizing the city's indomitable spirit and ambition. And Times Square, with its dazzling lights and billboards, has since the early 20th century been a hub of entertainment and commercial allure. Yet, New York's transformation was not merely architectural. The city was and remains a melting pot of cultures, a true testament to the American dream. Ellis Island, operating between 1892 and 1954, served as the gateway for over 12 million immigrants. These new arrivals, hailing from every corner of the world, brought with them their languages, traditions, and cuisines, enriching the city's cultural fabric. As the city grew, so too did its breadth. The consolidation of the 5 boroughs in 1898, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, and Staten Island, marked a significant milestone in the city's expansion. Each borough, with its unique character and charm, contributed to the city's diversity and vibrancy. The neighborhoods too underwent a transformation. From the brownstones of Brooklyn to the tenements of the Lower East Side, these communities housed the dreams and aspirations of generations of New Yorkers, each leaving their mark on the city's ever-changing landscape. By the end of the 20th century, New York had firmly established itself as a global city. A city of dreams, a city of ambition, a city of endless possibilities. The story of New York City is a tale of transformation. And as we look to the future, we can only anticipate what this remarkable city will become next. New York City today is a bustling metropolis, a melting pot of cultures and a global powerhouse. This city, a sparkling gem at the southern tip of New York State, is more than just a destination. It's a phenomenon. It's a city that doesn't just keep pace with the world, but sets the tempo for it. As a global city, New York City's influence radiates across the globe. From Wall Street's towering skyscrapers, the pulse of the world's financial and fintech sectors beats. The city is a hub of innovation, a magnet for the brightest minds in technology, a place where tomorrow's breakthroughs are born today. But finance and technology are just 2 threads in the rich tapestry of New York City's global influence. The city also shines as a beacon in the realms of entertainment and media. From Broadway's glittering marquees to the silver screens of Hollywood, New York City's impact on the entertainment world is undeniable. Yet New York City's influence doesn't stop at the world of commerce and entertainment. It extends into the realm of international diplomacy. The city plays host to the headquarters of the United Nations, making it a critical center for international relations and lending it a voice in the global conversation. But what truly sets New York City apart is its stunning diversity. The city is a living testament to the American dream, a place where over 800 languages fill the air, where every corner holds a new culture, a new story. It is home to the largest foreign-born population of any city worldwide, a testament to its status as a refuge, a haven, a home. From the bustling streets of Manhattan to the tranquil parks of Queens, from the vibrant neighborhoods of Brooklyn to the historic landmarks of Staten Island and the Bronx, every inch of New York City teems with life and diversity. New York City today stands as a testament to its rich history and its enduring influence on the world stage. It's a city that doesn't just exist in the world, it shapes it. It's not just a city, it's the world city. What does the future hold for New York City? Well, as we look forward, the city that never sleeps is facing a complex tapestry of challenges and opportunities. In an increasingly interconnected world, New York City's role extends beyond its own borders. The city is at the forefront of tackling global issues such as climate change and inequality. Climate change is no stranger to the city. With rising sea levels posing a threat to its coastal infrastructure, New York City is leading the charge in pioneering sustainable practices. From green skyscrapers to renewable energy initiatives, the city is embracing the transition to a more sustainable future, setting an example for the rest of the world to follow. Inequality, on the other hand, is a challenge deeply woven into the city's fabric. Despite being home to the highest number of billionaires, the city also shelters a significant number of people struggling to make ends meet. However, New York City is not one to back down from a challenge. The city is constantly striving to bridge this gap, with initiatives aimed at improving access to education, healthcare, and affordable housing for all its residents. But it's not just about the challenges. New York City is a city of endless possibilities, a city that thrives on innovation and change. As a global city, it is constantly evolving, adapting to the changing times. Whether it's the rise of fintech, the growth of the digital economy, or the latest advancements in life sciences, the city is always at the cutting edge. There's no denying that maintaining and enhancing the city's status as a global city is an ongoing effort. It's a balancing act, one that requires the city to navigate the delicate interplay between preserving its rich history and pushing the boundaries of innovation. So, what does the future hold for New York City? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the city's resilience and spirit of innovation will guide it forward, helping it navigate whatever comes its way. Whatever the future holds, there's no doubt that New York City will continue to shape and be shaped by the world around it. Let's recap the fascinating journey of New York City. From its humble beginnings as a small settlement on the southern tip of New York State, to its rise as the most populous city in the United States, this is a city that has constantly evolved and reinvented itself. Today, New York City is more than just a bustling metropolis. It's a cultural melting pot, a financial powerhouse, a high-tech hub, and a media and entertainment center. It's a city that influences commerce, healthcare, scientific output, life sciences, research, technology, education, politics, tourism, art, fashion, and sports. New York City is also home to the headquarters of the United Nations, making it a critical center for international diplomacy. Some even describe it as the world's most important city and the capital of the world. The city's population, numbering over 8 million, is spread across 5 boroughs, each coextensive with a respective county. This makes it the most densely populated major city in the United States, with a population more than double that of Los Angeles. New York City isn't just a geographical and demographic center, it's a beacon of hope and a gateway for legal immigration. With as many as 800 languages spoken within its borders, it's the most linguistically diverse city in the world. Anchored by Wall Street, the city is a leading financial and fintech center, home to the world's 2 largest stock exchanges. If the New York metropolitan area were its own country, it would boast the 10th largest economy in the world. Despite its high cost of living, New York City continues to attract people from all walks of life, including the highest number of billionaires, individuals of ultra-high net worth, and millionaires of any city in the world. New York City's story is a testament to the power of diversity, ambition, and resilience. It truly is a city like no other.